Hi everybody, this is Chef Kirsten, Mesa de Vida. I am making for you today a really amazing recipe. It's smoky Latin carne con papas soup or chili or stew, however you want to call it. It's a thick, rich soup, so it's a great alternative if you want to have a delicious chili, have it super duper simple, super easy, slow cooker style, or straight on the stovetop. Either way, it works. And you're avoiding legumes or grains or anything like that, or you just love potatoes, or you're on Whole30 and not eating legumes, or you, like I said, you just love potatoes. Ground beef, Mesa de Vida Smoky Latin cooking sauce does all the work for you, all of the vegetables, all of the flavorings, and potatoes and a little bit of broth. That is it. You can use bone broth if you'd like to really enrich it, or you can just use straight up broth, or even just a little bit of water if that's all you have on hand. So seriously, 3 pretty simple ingredients plus Mesa de Vida, and you have a really phenomenal soup. It's gonna make your house smell amazing. It's so easy. It comes together. You can make this in about 5 minutes of prep. And again, you can put it in your slow cooker, let it go all day long, or you can pop it on the stove and let it cook up in about 30 to 40 minutes. Super easy. This is all you do to make it. Some ground beef here. This happens to be grass-fed ground beef, and I ground it up in a pot, and this is how you're going to start the recipe, whether you are doing it in the slow cooker or right on the stovetop like I'm doing. Now, I didn't use any additional oil. I didn't need it, and if you do want to, go ahead and use a little bit of olive oil or avocado oil or ghee or whatever your favorite fat is. There you go, and that's all we're gonna do there. Just get a little bit brown. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the Mesa de Vida Smoky Latin. This has all of the vegetables and all of the seasonings already in the jar for you. Look at that, onion water, red bell pepper, tomato, carrot, cilantro, all of the delicious spices, smoked paprika, lemon juice, all of this really deliciousness. Very, very low sodium, as you can see. And this is gonna make a good six servings of delicious chili here. Got a recipe on the side there for a slow cooker beef chili Colorado if you're looking for another recipe idea. And of course, we have tons of recipes on the website, lots of different ways to use it. It's great as an all-purpose seasoning as well. It is Whole30 approved. And it is very, very mild. I made the smoky Latin sauce very mild so that it's approachable for all flavors, and you can start, if you have kids who are just starting to be adventurous eaters, starting to experience global flavors, this is a great way to introduce them to it. In goes the additional sauce. In goes a little bit of broth. Oh, this smells so good right now. I'm going to go ahead and give that a stir, and then I'm going to add all of the potatoes. So I have yellow potatoes here, or new potatoes, just diced. You can use any potato you have on hand. Red potatoes, russet potatoes, anything that you like. If you want to give this a really smoky, sweet flavor, you can go ahead and add in some sweet potatoes even. That would be really delicious, or a combination of all of them. If you want to change this up even more and make a whole new recipe, you can add in some great fall squash. Would be really nice, some butternut squash, or any of the pumpkins or gourds that are out right now and really fresh and delicious. That would be really great as an addition here as well. And if you do want to add some beans, go ahead and add some beans. If you want to add some frozen corn, or if you still have fresh corn where you're at, add a little bit of that. That would be delicious as well. And this is all we're going to do. So at this point, if we were going to be making this in the slow cooker, we would have transferred the cooked beef into the slow cooker and just added the rest of the ingredients into that, and then let it go all day on low. We're going to go ahead and simmer this for about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see how long it takes the potatoes to get tender. That depends on the size of your pot, on the power of your stove, so I will leave that up to you. I'm going to probably put this on medium-low and see how it goes. I just want to keep it at a nice low simmer. It's going to get thick and rich, and you're going to see it makes a ton of food and serves a ton of people. You can add carrots to this. Make it your own. Make it your own. Definitely change it up with what you have on hand and make a great pot of potatoes and beef stew, smoky Latin style. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, I just took the lid off of the Carne con papas Smoky Latin chili, and look how thick and rich that is. This is gonna feed at least 6 people, probably 8, because the potatoes are really filling. That is just delicious. They are just falling apart. You can cook it a little bit longer. This ended up taking 40 minutes, and you can see I diced the potatoes in about a 1/2 inch dice. It will depend on that, and actually, Something I keep in my freezer all the time as a staple for my daughter because she loves potatoes is wedged potatoes. Actually, I get them from a lot of supermarkets carry them. It's just potatoes. Sometimes they have peppers and onions added, and they're in the freezer section. This would be a really easy recipe to make with that if you didn't want to do any chopping. Literally keep the cutting board clean and just add in some ground meat and potatoes and a jar of mesa de vida. A little bit of broth, you'd have a really delicious stew. I will show you what it looks like all dished up. You can see how easy that is. Take a big pot of this for your next football game watching party or a tailgate. It would keep really great, nice and warm. And it's great for your slow cooker too. So a fantastic meal to have ready to go any day of the week or any weekend when you're entertaining friends and gathering around your table of life. I hope you guys enjoy it.